right, so here's the English lightweight hopeful Mark Diakiese. He was 12-0 before running into Drakkar Klose back in 2017. Big win over Joe Duffy in 2019, and a lot of people think eventually Diakiese is going to find his way into that top 15.
As Diakiese has tried to make his way into the top 15, he has had to shore up some of the holes in his game. As you saw in the close fight, he had a lot of difficulty clearing the clinch positions, was not able to get back to the center where he can use his striking advantage. This guy is a very well-rounded kickboxer, has a background in Muay Thai, but was not able to use any of that in the fight against Drakkar Klose, and it showed because he didn't get his hand raised. But when he went back against Joe Duffy, you saw the improvements. You saw how he had identified the weaknesses and started to work on them, and it led to him getting his hand raised.
And I got to think in a video game setting, pretty fun guy to play with. Mark Diakiese ready to go here tonight. Well, this guy has truly made the takedown a thing of beauty in mixed martial arts with respect to yourself and George St. Pierre and the truly great takedown artists. This guy's closing the gap and entering that company in the eyes of men.
Oh, absolutely, because he's done such a great job of timing takedowns. I haven't seen anyone so good at slipping a jab into a takedown since George St. Pierre.
Right.
He does a phenomenal job of getting from step 1 to step 2 before his opponent even realizes, now he's in on my leg. And if they do get their hips back, immediately he's up into a foot sweep, or a headlock, or an inside trip. It's just so many different ways for him to get you to the floor that he will throw every single one at you every single time.
And a lot of fighters talk about that wrestling maintenance and how hard it is, right, over the course of a career to continue to drill those things. He talks a lot about that, and that's why he's continued to realize success here in the UFC.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC lightweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, a kickboxer holding a professional record of 14 wins, 4 losses. He stands 5 feet 10 inches tall, weighing in at 155 pounds. Fighting out of Doncaster, England, Mark Bone Crusher Diakiese. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, a freestyle fighter holding a professional record of 18 wins, 9 losses, and 1 draw. He stands 5 feet 10 inches tall, weighing in at 155 pounds. Fighting out of Las Vegas, Nevada, Evan Dunham. And when the action begins, our referee in charge, Eve Loving.
You ready? You ready?
Round 1. And he switches his stance yet again. Well, perhaps a sign of things to come as he lands a kick there.
Nice kick landed by the middle. Big punch lands through the middle.
All right, he closes the distance, gets the single collar tie. All right, so there it is, the early takedown. He told everyone here during fight week within earshot that he was going to try to wrestle, try to get this fight to the ground, and had no problem doing so just then.
During their fight camp, they made a checklist, and they checked off the most important part of the fight, getting an early takedown.
Diakiese's shot is blocked.
Ooh, head kick lands, he's hurt.
And there comes the separation now. Stuffs the takedown there. How good is his takedown defense?
Sticking his entire weight into those punches to the body. Oh, that's a nice strike.
All right, he engages in the single. And potentially a critical takedown here. Oh, that's got to be discouraging if he gets right back up again. Big head kick.
Left hook, right hand.
Oh, he's hurt bad. He's hurt bad, John. He's got to press him. He's got to go chase that finish down now. Now he's on top of him looking for the finish.
Oh, now trying to isolate an arm, DC.
He needs to move his hips back to cover. He cannot allow him on that angle.
And he's out. Pretty good work with the strikes here off of his back by Evan Dunham. All right, lands a kick there, pretty well done.
Really good accuracy landing that kick.
Elbow to the head there by Diakiese.
came of inches right there, boy. Wow. It was good night if that landed.
Oh, a huge strike lands there, DC.
He landed that massive shot. Now he needs to try to find the next shot, the follow-up shot that will finish the fight.
All right, bottom fighter here, maybe looking to hip escape, DC. Oh, Diakiese gets back up again. All right, single collar timeout. Oh, beautiful takedown by him there as he lands another one. He's keeping the stat guys busy tonight.
I mean, over and over, takedown attempt after takedown attempt, and the cardio. The cardio to wrestle that much is so impressive because his opponent is getting back to his feet, but he's got this ability to continue to chase takedowns.
Well, there are few things more fun to watch in mixed martial arts than these type of transitions and scrambles on the ground.
High-level grappling can really be entertaining.
All right, so he's sort of turtled up here. Not great body language. Perhaps he's trying to bait him in a little bit. Under 2 minutes to go. Beautiful movement, hip work on the ground here, just outstanding with the transitions.
He is not staying in one place on the ground, and that's very important.
All right, good movement by him here on the ground. He really is a master of these transitions.
He is a master of movement on the ground. You never know where he's going to be.
All right, he continues to bully his opponent here, really manhandling him on the ground. Back mount now. All right, so inside the open guard of his opponent. You got to be careful playing around for too long here on the ground with this guy. All right, dominant position for him here, full mount. If you're the bottom fighter, better start moving those hips, DC.
Oh, you got to start moving those hips. What you should do initially, right, is start to push at the knees. Push at the hips, create. Now the guy's got armbar. He's attacking it on it. Gotta be careful, armbar.
Nicely done. Oh, big combination of ground and pound strikes here, DC. This could be the beginning of the end.
I mean, you gotta be very careful when you take these big ground and pound strikes. You need a controlled posture on the bottom, and if you're the top guy, the guy that's looking to finish, continue to gain posture and rain down big strikes on your opponent.
All right, he's very comfortable fighting off his back, DC. Now looks like he's trying to hip escape.
Yeah, he's trying to hip escape or maybe look for a Kimura here.
All right, north-south position now. We'll see how he chooses to proceed. All right, well, he continues to manhandle him here on the ground. Now maybe trying to get to a choke position here, DC. Round 2 is next. All right, so there's the horn. That means it's the end of the round. And get that man a singlet, man, right? Offensive wrestling on point tonight.
That was a tutorial. That was every single takedown. You could secure in a fight. He did it all the right way. He's beating his opponent to the finish before he can try to sprawl and respond. He's a step behind. If he's going to stop these takedowns going forward, he needs to react a little quicker.
Set the pace. You set the pace.
Big punch lands over the top. How's he going to follow this one up?
All right, so he's landed some good shots tonight, but this is not a combo meal, right? No three-piece, no soda. It's one and done more often than not.
John, don't you come to me without a combo. I want the whole platter. Give him the whole platter, young man. Put some punches together. Make this guy take the whole thing. Give him more than one strike. You have now found a setup punch. The jab is landing consistently. Find something that's going to go behind it.
Massive head kick. Oh, man, that's a nice kick right there.
He's doing a great job of landing that kick over and over again.
Well, body language is a great indicator, and that is one confident man right there after a big knockdown in the previous round.
He did everything right to secure that knockdown. perfect setup with the hands. Got the knockdown. Let's see if he can find the shot that's going to finish the fight.
All right, so once more, he takes the fight to the ground. That was his game plan, exactly what he planned on doing coming into the fight. So far, so good.
So far, so good. There's no reason to be disappointed. He does a fantastic job of entering, and once he gets to the takedowns, he does a great job of securing top position and really getting damage off of his opponent.
Just over 3 minutes to go in round 2.
Look at how he turns his hip into that leg kick.
And they separate. Oh, single collar tie here.
Look at how he turns his hip over when he throws that kick.
Oh, and there's another leg kick for good measure. So doing a really good job with that weapon here tonight. And if you're trying to slow your opponent down, mission accomplished so far.
When you can land that many leg kicks, you start to affect the moops. You start to affect the hands. Everything changes when you're blasting someone over and over and over with leg kicks, and you start to see the damage, not only in the legs, but in the facial expression.
Quick entry to get it on a single.
That was a great single. Oh, takes it for a ride. What a fantastic takedown.
Working off of his back here. Looks like he may try to hip escape. Oh, Diakiese gets back up again. And now they are throwing both sides with conviction. Diakiese's head kick is blocked, so no damage inflicted there. Well, he has really picked up the pace here in round 2. Much more aggressive than we saw in round 1, and now starting to find himself in the pocket. And he landed the right hand there.
Big kick lands. Big liver kick lands under the elbow. You take more of these leg kicks, you will not be able to be very active on your feet.
Dunham gets caught with that punch. Not the easiest guy in the world to hit, but he got caught there. Oh, nice check on the leg kick offering there. All right, he engages in a single collar tie here. Just unable to quite find that range. Oh, and he gets tagged. Nice combination there. Back to the feet. Oh, and a quick entry.
Great single entry. Rotates the high crotch, taking for a ride.
Well, anytime you are in a ground fighting situation with the...
Right now, it looks like he may be trying to set up an arm triangle choke. He needs to secure the left arm, push it across, and secure it with his head.
And he's out. Good movement by him here, transitioning very well on the ground tonight.
Step for step, he's staying with his opponent in every transition.
All right, he's trying to control posture here. Now trying to hip escape.
He's just trying to move out of this position off the bottom.
Diakiese's lower jaw now starting to show signs of swelling. All right, well, both fighters pretty comfortable on the ground, DC, but you got to be very careful hanging out here for too long if you're his opponent. All right, let's get you a replay from that previous round. It was the big knockdown courtesy of that kick that nearly closed the show for good.
It almost closed the show, but nothing's more discouraging than when you get somebody hurt that bad and you don't shut the door. He has to go back to work now knowing that he's got about as tough a guy as he's ever had in front of him in the octagon tonight.
That last round. He's winning the slugfest. That's the type of fight he wants. And let him think this.
You ready? You ready?
All right, 5 minutes to decide this one. Well, just as he did in the previous round, continuing to land a high number of strikes here, and he hasn't really showed any signs of slowing down. Scary, scary proposition for the opponent. Stuffs the takedown, no problem.
Big, powerful punch lands. Now he gets back to range.
It's maybe time to get the bonus checks ready.
I mean, this fight is about done. He's got him hurt very bad with his head kick. Now he has to find one more strike to end the night. There's no tell on that leg kick.
Right hand upstairs. Oh, he lands another strike to the body, really starting to pile up these body shots here in the latter stages of this fight. You didn't see a lot of that in the earlier rounds, making up for lost time here. Right hand on point.
Big kick.
Well, he's looking for that left hand, just out of range, though, with it.
I mean, he's cutting down the size with these beautiful leg kicks. Over and over, he's landing these big body kicks.
And both guys really throwing with authority.
Nice looping punch.
Takedown defense holds up.
He's throwing every part of himself into these big leg kicks.
Oh, good head movement there. Nice slip. Oh, massive head kick there. We'll see if he can finish. Dunham gets caught with that. Man, he's just got a great feel for the striking realm early in this one.
The timing is on point. He's doing a great job of mixing everything up.
Stuffs the takedown, no problem. And they separate. Well, he misses with the left punch there.
Big head kick land.
Combination landed by Diakiese.
Big body kick. Got another beautiful takedown. His opponent's got him in the clinch. He needs to break away and get back to his range because he's taking punch after punch from this clinch position.
Dunham gets when he hip tosses him to the mat. Now we'll see what he can do from here, DC.
Right into side control. He's going to try to control him, then find a submission.
1.5 minutes to go in this third and final round.
He got his foot on the hip, and now he's throwing up a triangle attempt. He's going to try to move his left arm across to get pressure on the choke. Oh, man, that was slick. He's going to start trying to move to a submission here. It looks like he's trying to attack an arm triangle. Watch triangle, watch triangle. I want to see a scramble. Now he's okay. Now he can escape. Now he's going to attack a triangle choke here. Watch triangle, watch triangle.
Then he's out. Well, as usual, suffocating work from the top here by Evan Dunham. Dunham presses forward, lands nicely with that jab. 20 seconds left. And that one certainly found the target. Oh, Diakiese gets caught with that punch. Oh, he might be out. All right, so as we await the judges' scorecards, DC will look back at his handiwork. He had it all going from a striking standpoint.
Man, he did a great job. It was very entertaining to watch someone be in such a great state of flow, a great flow state in regards to the stand-up. He said that tonight we would be very impressed with his performance, and I am thoroughly impressed.
All right, the official decision is now in. Here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 3 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for a decision. All 3 judges score the contest 30-27. For the winner by unanimous decision, Mark Diakiese.
Well, he did not get the finish that he certainly prioritized when we sat down with him in our fighter meeting, but a win is a win. He gets it done by unanimous decision.
And he said he wanted to finish, but sometimes your opponent's not willing to play the game. In those instances, all you can do is control what you control, and that's fight to the best of your ability. He did exactly that tonight.